Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for another custom bullet journal flip through. So as you may already know, I sell custom bullet journals on Etsy, so you can choose like the amount of doodles you want, the amount of months you want, customize all of your themes, layouts, and things like that. So if you want to know more about that, you can find my information in the description box below. So this particular journal was a full doodle journal, meaning that there are doodles on every page, all the weeklies and all the monthlies. So as we flip through the journal, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments about which monthly theme you like the best. And if you decide to recreate any of them, definitely tag me on Instagram. I just got an Instagram account at the beginning of 2021, and so I will have that linked in the description as well. So personally, my favorite themes in this journal are August and November. I am obsessed with how November turned out. But I would say I'm the most proud of August because I think it's one of my more unique bullet journal themes that I've come up with, and I've never seen it done before. So those are my top two, August and November. Let me know in the comments what your top spreads are. So let's just jump in and flip through this journal. So here's the journal. If you've watched any of my recent flip throughs, this will be awfully familiar because literally everyone orders the same one, and it's this gray linen one. It's an artist loft journal. It's got an elastic closure, elastic pen loop, 2 bookmarks, and it does have a pocket in the back as well. So these journals come with some pages at the beginning for contents and a key. I don't fill those out, but of course the person ordering it definitely could. I always start the journal with a little page like this. This journal belongs to, and then I'll write her name on here in white gel pen. So the beginning of the year spreads are super generic. I just kind of chose one color and went with it. So she's got her year at a glance and her future log, and this is a 9-month journal, so I included the full year in the year at a glance, but only the 9 months in the future log. Then she has sort of a looking backward and looking forward kind of thing, sort of like what I did in my 2021 setup. So here I've just got some reflections, I learned, I accomplished, I enjoyed, I did, and some goals for professional, other, and then action steps that she can take. So those are her yearly spreads. I always leave a page blank just in case they want to add any more spreads of their own. So here's April. I did another little origami theme. I did this in a recent custom bullet journal, and I know somebody's going to mention it, so I'll just say it. I did it before Amanda Lee did hers. I am not by any means saying that Amanda copied mine, but I know that I'm going to get tons of comments like, you copied Amanda. Actually not true. Both of us just chose to do origami. So here it is. Some little pastel origami. So she's got a little quote here, collect moments, not things, and then some expense trackers on this page, and I'll probably talk more about those in one of the next monthly setups. So she's got a short week here. April starts on a Thursday. And then this is what her weekly setups will look like. She chose to switch between 2 different weekly layouts, and so the first one is this one where the days of the week are in the center, and then she's got her sidebars for shopping list, notes, and tasks. And as you can see, it's full doodle, so there are doodles on every page. So that was April. Now here is May, and May was like directly inspired by some kind of print that I saw on Pinterest. I think it was something someone had made to sell on Etsy. So I'll try to link that in the description, but it's just this really cute little bakery. And then kind of the accent doodle that I chose to go with was this donut using the same colors as the bakery. So yeah, these are her monthly pages, a title, a quote, a brain dump, and an expense page. And here's the other weekly layout that she chose. So this one, each page is split into 4, and she's got all the same things, her notes, her shopping list, and task list, which I just renamed to do and to buy, just obviously different layout. So here's June. I really like how June turned out. I've done this theme a few times before, except for I've always done this as a globe, and that's what she asked for. She asked for like this theme that I've done before, but I decided instead of making it look like the Earth, I would try mixing it with sort of a space or planets theme. So this time we've got a little planet over here, and then the paper airplane, and our quote again, and the brain dump, and our expenses page, and then we're back to the first style of weekly layout with the days of the week in the middle and the sidebars. I really like how this little doodle in the corner turned out for this month. All right, so July was really fun because I got to play around with this new like blending brush that I got for Christmas. So if you can tell, the lemons aren't like totally opaque, and it's because I actually didn't color them with a marker. I colored them with my blending brush. So maybe I'll do a video on how I did that at some point, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And again, brain dump and expense tracker. I've really been loving the craft paper in my recent journals, so you'll definitely see more of that in this one too. And the weekly layout. Okay, here's August, and August is the one that I am definitely like the most proud of, because I have never seen anything like it before. And honestly, this part right here was kind of inspired by a shower curtain, as odd as it sounds. I saw it shopping online at like Bed Bath & Beyond. And so the shower curtain actually just had like plain old like black birds on the wires, but I decided to like switch it up. And it's kind of like my jellyfish theme in the sense that like you just make the shape of a bird and then draw whatever kind of designs you want with white gel pen, and it just ends up looking pretty cool. So I'm pretty proud of this one. I think it's pretty unique and I like how it turned out. I also like the weekly pages for this one, how they've just got a little bird kind of perched on the top corner. So next we have September, and this is just another like variation of themes that I've done before with the whole like cotton candy clouds. In a recent journal, I did them with like a night sky, and this time I decided to do them with a daytime sky, but then add some mountains. And I don't know, I feel like this weekly layout just fit perfectly with the color scheme. Like they look kind of like little gumballs or something. You'll also notice I used a ton of light gray in this journal. I have just been so hooked on my light gray marker. I think it might be almost dead because I've made like multiple custom bullet journals where I use it on every single page. So I'll probably need to buy a new one soon, which is kind of crazy, but it's been fun. Here's October, so she asked for like a cactus and succulent theme, and I always just kind of try to give those themes a bit of a different spin because they've been done so many times, so I like to try to make them fresh. And so this time I made the emphasis kind of on the different pots that I used, and I used this like sort of burnt orange to make all the designs, and I really like how the colors turned out in this one. Again, more of that light gray. Guys, if you don't already have a light gray marker and you're into bullet journaling, I would highly recommend it. Okay, August was the month that I'm the most proud of, but November is the one that I love the most. Like, I so badly want to do this in my own bullet journal, but it is nowhere close to being like the season for like pine needles and stuff like that. But you'll probably see this in my journal sometime in the winter months. But I really, really love November. It's kind of similar to the November actually that I did in a different bullet journal, and I got this whole idea of like making kind of just like a botanical art print and then slapping some paper on top from Shada Campbell. So I know I've linked her before, I'll link her in the description of this video again, but she is like the queen of botanicals here on YouTube, so definitely check her out if this theme is like your thing. I just think everything about this one is so cute. Okay, I love these weeklies. Like, they are my favorite weeklies with the little design over here and the brown craft paper over it. So cute. All right, and then we have December, and if you've watched my January plan with me, then this December will be really, really familiar because it's the same sort of theme. I did switch up the font just because I don't like to keep things exactly the same, so I did switch that up. I added a little quote as usual, and then we've got her brain dump and all of her expense tracking things, and then the weekly spreads here. Here we've come to the end. So December ends on a Friday, so I had this little box free, so I added another little skier, and that brings us to the end of her 9-month full doodle journal. Thank you all for joining me for another custom bullet journal flip through today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and don't forget to let me know in the comments which monthly theme you like the best, and I will see you guys in the next video.